What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Myron Bizarro Shiak, aka Fashionados, over here with another tutorial. And in this tutorial, I'm gonna be showing y'all how to make red velvet cupcakes. Red velvet muffins. And this is a special edition. This is a Mother's Day edition, and so that's why I have like a lot of things. I'm gonna make this the best cupcakes. The best muffins I've ever made. And so let's get started. You need like 1 tablespoon of butter, and this is the butter that I always use because I find it more flavorful than regular butter. But if you have regular butter, just use what you have. But if you want yours to be flavorful, use this butter. And it has to be unsalted because we're gonna put salt later on. But if you have salted butter, then just skip the salt. So you need to melt 3 cups of marshmallows and with 1 tablespoon of butter. You can use the microwave for this, but I don't trust the microwave because it can easily burn up or something. And but with this one, I'm literally like watching it as it melts. And then from time to time you want to mix it. Because this easily gets burnt, easily. And now I'm just gonna turn off my stove because it'll take a while for it to cool down. And for this stage, you have to have your flour, your confectioner sugar ready because it's a really fast stage. So this is how your fondant should be like. It should be nice and stretchy like this. You should be able to play with it almost like Play-Doh. And if it gets a little hard, then you sprinkle some water. See? Sprinkle some water, but like only a couple of drops at a time, because you don't want it to be too much to the point that it sticks to the counter, because eventually it's going to move to the counter. And you're gonna roll on the counter. You don't want it to be too sticky. You just want it to be this consistency. And also, I added red food coloring because I want the fondant to be red, for Mother's Day. So, but you put a little bit. You put like 2 or 3 small drops, because just 1 small drop can make a big difference. You don't want it to be like too red, and you don't want it, like, it's gonna make a mess and it's going to end up becoming too liquidy and all that. So just put like a couple, like 1 small drop at a time until you're satisfied. Okay. So now I'm going to get the saran wrap, and I'm going to wrap it in plastic, and then I'm going to set it aside. And also, when you're wrapping in plastic, make sure you put the cooking spray on the plastic, because when this is outside, it can start to get warm and it can stick to the plastic, and then when you open it, it's going to be all sticky and blah blah blah. So spray this saran wrap with cooking oil and let it wait outside, and not outside, like on the counter, something. All right, so for the cake, you're gonna first start off with the red ingredients. You're going to get your buttermilk, and the recipe, the measurements for the recipe is going to be in the description box. And to make the buttermilk, if you don't have buttermilk, like you didn't buy it from the store or whatever, then you get regular milk and you put lemon inside, and then you mix it, and then you just let it sit until it becomes lumpy. So you get the buttermilk. Then you have the vanilla. Then you have your eggs. Then you have your oil. Then you have your red food coloring. But first, I'm just gonna go to the side and see how much I think is enough. Oops. I'm just gonna go ahead and put the rest. Because you need 2 tablespoons, and this is about 2 tablespoons inside. Alright. And you whisk it. So now you set this aside. And for the dry ingredients, you're going to need your flour, your sugar, the cocoa powder, and your baking powder, and your salt. Just a little salt. And then you just whisk it. And you whisk it until your flour has all became brown, like this color, this kind of brown. And now you're going to whisk it a little bit at a time. The reason why you whisk it a little bit at a time is because you can sometimes if you put all of it at once, you can accidentally over whisk it, and you don't want that. Your baking tray, and what I did was I put rice under the cups, because if you're experiencing your bottom to be hard or overcooked while the inside is a little bit undercooked, then here's a trick. You put rice on the bottom of the cups, and that's going to prevent that from happening. So now he's gonna tap this like this, and that's to release the air bubbles inside. And then now you're going to bake it for 350 for until when you press the middle, it bounces back. So for the cream cheese frosting, you'll need 1 cup of butter, 1 packet of cream cheese, and 4 cups of powdered sugar. So first, you're just going to whip up your butter at high speed. Alright, so after 10 minutes of whipping the butter, it should look like this. And now you're going to add your cream cheese. And you're going to whip it up for the rest of the 5 minutes. Alright, y'all, so after those 5 minutes, you're going to now add your icing sugar. I'm saying 20 people. And you're going to add it like a little bit at a time. then you whisk. Starting at low speed and then go to high. Okay.
Yeah, just a little bit. Can you take one cake or we have to wait?
You have to wait. Alright, y'all, so I have my fondant and now I'm gonna roll it. Alright, y'all, so now it's like this. If when you put the icing sugar, if it's like too white on the top, put like very little, like only like sprinkle 2 drops of water on your hand and you rub it, but very little, because then it'll become sticky.
Oil.
Hi.
You can go your own time, not our time.
This is for Mother's Day special.
Mother's Day should start in the morning.
I
So
did.
by now we can.
Are you done?
Almost, Mom.
This is $25 for one. $25 for one.
Okay, and 80 for all of it.
You guys might go. That's what my father I feel like I can fly, man.
I used to wear Canadian jerseys.
Alright, y'all, so this is how they look like. It says, I love you, I love Mom. And then I also have these ones.
Are you guys almost done to go to pool?
Yes. And then these ones. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have an amazing Mother's Day weekend. Once again, this is my business check, aka Fashionados over here, signing off. Bye.